Hey, it's Melissa, captain of Whaley Helpful, and I wanted to share why we find Kajabi Whaley Helpful certified. Is it the best for every single business? No, but it probably is the best for you if you are an online coach, and if you are at this stage in your business, or you want to build on one platform and build up your way into using all of the features. But it's a super great all-in-one tool, and so I know you've probably heard of it. You might have even tested it out. So I just want to talk about some of the less talked about features and the features that stand out to me, and also use it in a sense of the operational workflow in your business to show you how it helps you save more time, where you don't have to integrate tech, and the other tech platforms become optional, right? Even Zoom at this point is optional with Kajabi. So just want to share a couple of those quick tips with you. And if you would like to use our affiliate code to join Kajabi, we will gift you the Kajabi mini course that we have in progress, but you'll get early access to that. And that mini course guides you through the different sections and guides you through the process of setting it up and how to do that. And if you have questions, we're here for that as well. So without further ado, I wanted to start with the coaching product. So they have a product in here for coaching. And what this is an alternative to Zoom and Calendly, where you can set up calls. And you can have the call directly inside of Kajabi. So it has the calendar, it has the settings where you can update your availability and when people book. It can even be a paid offer, so it can connect to a paid offer where people can book a call. Here's what it looks like on the client end. And you can add details like the agenda that you want to talk about. You have shared notes or the notes of the person who's on the call. Both the coach and the client have their own special notes where the other person doesn't see them. And they also have a link for resources. So you can click and schedule a call, and it won't let me do this because this is the preview mode. But that's what that looks like. So that is a pretty cool feature that automatically right there takes out the need for Zoom and Calendly. And it also links with Calendly as well as other calendars. So that's a really great feature already. The other thing that I want to point out is I really love Flowdesk for my emails, but Kajabi does have an email marketing platform in-house. And I was pleasantly surprised that I got my emails to look basically the same. So this is my email template for my Humpback Whale Day or Wednesday emails. And so this is what it looks like in Flowdesk. And this is what it looks like in Kajabi. So I got it pretty close, right? The only difference is this font and then the box around here and the number and the call to action button, like the second call to action button. So I was pleasantly surprised about how close I got it to, because I have been a huge Kajabi fan, that too, but I've been a huge Flowdesk fan since. So knowing that eventually I could release Flowdesk and Kajabi could take over completely, and knowing that it's just optional, right? It's not something where I need it and Kajabi has ugly emails or whatever. Flowdesk is optional at this point. So that was super exciting and slightly surprising as well. The next thing is that Kajabi has a built-in community. So I have created a community in here for friends. I've got a space for clients. I've got a space for Whaley Techie, just anybody who wants to join, like a free space. And then I can even put my Heroine Guild Emerald Library in here. That is a Facebook group. And it lets you have a feed. It gives you some challenges. So this is, introducing yourself and our co-working events that we're going to be doing. And then also it has a built-in for meetups. So the meetups, you can do a live room right away. So again, the live room can be always on. You can join, or you can set it up to where it won't be on all the time. And then people can join just like Zoom, where you can have multiple people on the call. Or if you're the only person there, and then they'll have the recordings in there. And speaking of that feature, you can also do that in your course. So in your course portal, directly in here, you can have live sessions. So if you include live sessions or Q&As or something like that, weekly calls in your course automatically, then you can just go live directly into the course. So you can send an email and notify everyone. It's up to 200 people can join you live on the call, or you can just go live. It'll take you to a a page with the website or the webcam and all of those things, just like Zoom. It looks pretty much the same. And then once you start recording, it'll record your meeting. And then recordings can be found either by clicking this button, or they're going to automatically be they're going to automatically be put into a module and a lesson here. So I created one to test, but I deleted it. So I probably shouldn't have done that before recording this video, but it automatically puts it into this module, and then you can move it to a different module. I accidentally created a lesson in a spot that it wasn't supposed to be in. So I was pleasantly surprised that you can just click and drag and put it in a completely different module. That saves a lot of time from manually moving things, but it automatically puts it in there, and then it'll just show up where the video's there, and then you can update the name, the description, add any worksheets or any timestamps or anything that you want to do. And you don't have to worry about going back in later and uploading it or waiting for it to download or save from Zoom or something like that. So that was amazing. That's a super helpful thing, and it's directly in the course. So they're going to be reminded every week of these modules that they should be watching as well. Because I've noticed, like, in some places they have the call somewhere else, so they might not have it in the same spot as the program. So it's also that weekly reminder, or however often your calls are, that, hey, do the modules. And then it puts it all in one spot, so they have all the call recordings. So that was super awesome. And like I said, it just takes out a whole bunch of things that you have to do operationally on the back end. A whole bunch of steps are just removed from that. Super efficient. And then the last thing in courses that I thought was a super fun fact that I actually discovered today, is that you can, and this is also part of the magic of Canva, you can embed your worksheets or Canva documents inside of the lesson. So this is the lesson. This tells you about the event and all the things. And then we've got the description, and this is directly from Canva. So if I make any updates to this worksheet, it will update here in live time, or, whatever delay it needs to have, but it's going to update this. So as you can see in the mini course, I've explained the event, and then I give you the SOP, the steps on how to create the event, your event, get everything set up and live. And then I also have it downloaded as a PDF where you can print it out or, do check marks and stuff like that. So that's super cool. And for me specifically, I haven't seen a whole lot of people have the comment section, but I changed it to questions. So that way my client specifically, and if you teach something similar to this, they can ask questions directly in this lesson about this video specifically. So that way I know what they've watched, I know what's missing from the video or what questions they have. And likewise, people can view these questions as well if they have the same question. Streamlines everything and makes it super easy for everyone so that they can see all the answers without having to wade through a Facebook group or, even the community, right? If I've got the Q&A in the community, but that's more for, various other things, or just, hey, can we have a module on this? But everything's targeted so everyone can see the questions and the answers and how that all connects together. So that makes things super easy as well. And the last two things are, the thing that I do not like as much about Kajabi is the page editor, which is the same for the emails, which is why I was surprised that I can make my emails look the same from Flowdesk. But I don't really care for the page editor. It's not my favorite style. And I'll kind of give you a brief look as to what I'm talking about right here. So here is the thank you page that I'm making for something that I'm going to do. And you can't edit directly in here. It's all on the sidebar. So it's not my favorite. There are others that make it super easy, a lot easier, but you can still create really pretty landing pages, if I say so myself. I created this for an event that we're having. So, here's the URL if you want to join. So this is going to be a video, but this is the page that I made and I'm pretty proud of it. So is it as customizable as some other places, for example, Wix? No. Is it the easiest thing to use? Not as much, but once you have, like, for example, this template, I can just use this and reuse this for any other event that I want to make. I've got the countdown. This links automatically to the event in Kajabi itself, so I can create the event in Kajabi and all of the information updates. I've got the form here and like everything. I can just use this as a template, right? Just replace testimonials potentially and the information. So while the editor is not my favorite, it does make some pretty pages. It can. And then the last thing is that it does not have e-commerce. However, you can work around this by creating what we call a ghost offer, which is just an offer that when someone purchases, they don't automatically have anything to download or a course to access or a call to book or anything like that. So it would take them to like a thank you page, and it would send them an email with their receipt and like thank you for purchasing, but it wouldn't do anything else because obviously there's nothing to give them access to. So you can sign up in offers to receive emails when someone has purchased. So I set this up. This is an example for me, but I set this up for a client because she sells artwork. And so I set up all of her offers, all of her art in Kajabi. And so she'll get an email. When someone buys, she'll get the email, then she'll be able to ship it out and we'll already have their shipping information and all of those things. So it's just a matter of shipping it, right? So what does this work best for? Use case wise, one-of-a-kind products that don't require any customization, because as you can see, I can't customize anything here. There's no option for like SKU numbers, if you know what those are. There's nothing where I can personalize things, so it's best for one of a kind. It would be great if you have a physical book that you sell. You can sell it directly on your website and ship it out to them. Potentially, save on the Amazon fees and ship it yourself. You could sell artwork like for my client, and it's best probably if you have a smaller inventory. I wouldn't use this if you do a big portion of your business with ecom, but Kajabi does integrate with Shopify. So if you build to the point where you've got products now with your business and it's not really the main business, you're not necessarily an ecom business, but it's one branch of your coaching business, you can integrate the two and use it really effectively. Or you can use these ghost offers until you get to that point where you want to integrate Shopify with it, because that would be an extra tech to pay for. But like I said, it's got emails, Zoom, Calendly, events. So like any event platform, all the things. So I really recommend it. I definitely, it's dependent upon you and your business and your needs and your growth and how you want those things to work and to flow. But I think it has a lot of features. They're constantly coming out with more. So I highly, highly, highly recommend Kajabi. I think it's a really great option for most people, especially at certain points in your business. And I think it's great. So like I said, I'm a member of the Kajabi partners, so I have an affiliate code. They also are doing more promos here and there from time to time. So for example, as of this recording, they're having one tomorrow. So you can sign up with my affiliate code and receive that Kajabi mini course for free. So once I finish in the main section of the course, it's going to be broken out, which is going to happen today. So you'll get all of these things. It'll take you through each section of Kajabi and break everything down for you and give you those action steps and show you how to use it. And then I also have VIP offers if you'd like to have a VIP hour, VIP day where we set things up together, or done for you, right? So those are all the options. But if you use the affiliate code, you get this mini course for free, and that will help you set everything up so you get the most out of your free trial or the promo that they have, or, just the fact that you are going to be using Kajabi. So it's something that I highly recommend, and I hope you enjoy it as well.